Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. It is so good to be back here and talking to all of you. I have certainly missed you. Today I am here with my wonderful friends Natalie, Michelle, and Trish. These ladies are absolutely awesome. I have collabed with them before. They are friends both on YouTube and off. I will leave the links to their videos listed down below so you can hop over and visit them. Natalie thought it would be a good idea for us to get together and share with you what our favorites from 2018 was, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Since we are going to be talking today about foundations and concealers and powders, we thought it would be appropriate for you to know what our skin types are, because many of you either don't know us or you are new to our channels. My skin is normal. I am 61 years old. And I do have my share of wrinkles and creases and creepy skin, and I also have lots of hyperpigmentation. Natalie has dry skin. Michelle has combination problematic, and she will have some breakouts every now and then. And Trish has combination oily. And by knowing our different skin types, it might help you if you are in search of a foundation or concealer or a powder. What I'm going to share with you are the ones that I reach for the most in the category of foundations, concealers, and powders, more on the high end. Today I'm not going to be talking about drugstore products that I have loved in 2018. We will leave that in another video. To start off with, one that I absolutely fell in love with this year is the Too Faced Born This Way. And this is the multi-use, what's this called? Multi-use sculpting concealer. I have 3 of these. And the reason that I have 3 of them is because I use them as concealer and I also use them to contour. Today I'm wearing them actually as foundation. Let's see, I use Sand, Golden Beige, and Mocha. I love this concealer because it is a lightweight concealer. It is very moisturizing and it doesn't settle into any of my fine lines and wrinkles. And I think that is a big plus when we are in our 60s or basically any time in our lives. If we have creases and if we have wrinkles and we have fine lines, we certainly don't want our concealer to be settling into any of those, because then it doesn't look very pretty. For foundations, I have 4 foundations, and my 2 full coverage ones in the high-end department that I reach for the most throughout the year. One was the All Hours Foundation by YSL. This is beautiful. They all are. None of these oxidize on me. They don't crease. They don't go into any of my lines and wrinkles. They don't accentuate anything. They just look absolutely beautiful. If you are looking for a full coverage foundation in this category, the YSL All Hours is definitely one to look for. The only thing that I have to say about this foundation is that it does contain alcohol. I used it sparingly. I used it, but I didn't use it every day. I used it maybe once, twice a week, depending. The other one that I also in the full coverage is the Dior, the Forever Undercover, and it's this one. Let me just tell you what shade this is for me. The YSL is B60 is the one that I use in YSL, and 041 is my shade in the Dior. Both high coverage, very long lasting. Don't go into any of your fine lines or wrinkles. They wear beautifully. They don't oxidize. Love them both. Definitely recommend these in the full coverage category. In the medium to full coverage category, I have 2 favorites that I just continue to use over and over again. And this one is by Bare Minerals. It is the Bare Pro. My shade is in Teak. This is in a glass bottle. It has a pump to it. They all have pumps except for the Dior, which is a squeezy tube. The nice thing about the Bare Minerals, this is more of a matte finish. It is medium to full coverage. You can build it up and it does go full coverage. And I know that because of my dark spots and all the hyperpigmentation that I have. It's not even hyperpigmentation, it's melasma that I have. It's very difficult to tackle, and as much skincare as I use, it doesn't go away completely. The Bare Minerals, I can build it up, or I could wear it light more during the summer. I really enjoy this foundation to the point that I also have a backup for this one. The last foundation that I'm going to talk to you about is the LOreal Perfection. I don't think I discovered this in 2018. I think I discovered it in 2017. And as I was rotating my makeup, I came across it a few months ago. And I thought, oh my gosh, I loved that foundation so much that I even purchased a backup for it. Let me take it out again because I hadn't used it. The coverage, the finish. This has a satin finish. It looks beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I feel as I'm not going to say that it conceals your pores, but it does work nicely to kind of hide them a little bit. I apply this foundation in the morning and I go all day, and it looks and it feels like skin. It's probably from the 4 that I talked to you about, this is probably the one that looks and feels the most like skin. And now on to powders. I have a couple of powders that I use, and I'm not a big powder fan, but there are some times that we just need to use a powder. For example, I love using the BECCA, the one from BECCA for brightening my under eye. And basically what I do with it, I take a nice fluffy brush like that, and I put a bit on the lid, and that way I tap it, and then I just go lightly right underneath my eyes, and I feel as if it brightens, and yet it doesn't give me a cakey look. It doesn't look powdery or anything like that. The other powder that I use is by It Cosmetics. It is the Bye Bye Pores, and it's this one, and that's what that one looks like. I believe that they also have this in the loose powder. This is the one that I use, and I only apply this a little bit right where I have the largest pores, right on my cheek area and on my nose and on my chin. I don't apply it anywhere else. This one, Michelle sent this to me. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. I had never used it before. And this is the Absolute powder by Lancome, and the shade that she sent me, which I love, and I think it works perfect for me, is the Absolute Golden. If you have a skin tone like mine, ladies, this is amazing. It gives you a soft radiance is basically what this does. And what I do with this one is I just brush it a little bit on the perimeter of my face. Sometimes I'll add just a little bit on my nose area, or I'll add a bit on my forehead, just kind of where I want the most radiance. Maybe sometimes a little bit on my nose. I do go lightly with it because it is a radiance powder. And those are my foundations and my concealers and powders that I have truly been enjoying, or that I really enjoyed during the year of 2018. Let me know down below some of your favorite foundations or powders or concealers that you loved during 2018. I would love to hear from you. I will leave the links to Natalie, Michelle, and Trisha's videos listed down below. Please stop by and visit them. If you're here from one of their channels, welcome. I hope you stay, and I hope you subscribe. Thank you everyone so much for visiting with me today. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.